xQcl.
What is this?
Invited these babies, puppies, and their respective guardians to take part in what might be the cutest experiment we've ever conducted. Our toddlers and pooches will be put through a series of tests to measure one thing: jealousy. The question is, when it comes to getting jealous, is the highly evolved human brain really all that
chat. Before this even starts.
Extreme love you xQcl.
Don't stand good. Chat. One thing before it even starts, I think there's a big misconception that I see in chat and when people talk, is people mold together jealousy and envy, and these are two very different things, but for some reason they are mixed together like 90% of the time. Envy and jealousy. Yo, I'm talking, yo. I was kidding. What's up?
Is it ready or not?
What's ready?
Did you check? Did you check it?
Check what?
The order.
Food. Just send me. It'll come when it'll come. Okay.
Well, I'm just making sure because I have my headset on.
Okay.
human brain really all that?
Right. The difference is, I think, envy is wanting something that somebody has. I want that. But jealousy is much different. Jealousy is like, I want that, but I don't want that person to have that. Right? It's more destructive.
Different than the average dog's brain.
Thank you.
I don't remember what it is, actually. I think it's the opposite.
These kids are enjoying playtime. But now, we're asking the mothers to shift their attention away from them.
I think I was right. I'll Google it after.
What are you doing?
The babies don't seem to mind if mom is on the phone or reading a book. But how do you think they'll react when mom starts to shower attention on this lifelike doll?
Baby. Nice baby.
He's gonna hit it.
These babies are now showing clear signs of jealousy. And that's not all. Both of our toddlers are actively showing resentment toward our doll.
Yeah, this is what I feel about babies, chat.
Now, some viewers might not be surprised to learn that humans are born to be a little jealous. But could the same be true for our four-legged friends?
So adorable.
Our two dogs, Ruby and Emma, didn't mind being ignored while their owners were busy playing with their phones and other lifeless objects.
And it's so nice to me.
But what do you think will happen when their owners start showering attention on what appears to be a new best friend? Say hello to Noodles.
We've never seen this before.
Puppy. Wonder what kind of dog this is. It's so cute.
Man, they get jelly,
Ruby is
dude.
clearly excited to see what her owner is holding.
Look at you.
When she finds out that it's a new dog, Ruby springs into play mode in an attempt to make a new friend.
Oh, so cute.
But watch what happens when her owner picks a favorite.
And they get mauled.
Now that Noodles is getting all the love, Ruby is on high alert, and she's now vying for her owner's attention. And just like with our previous pooch, to Emma, Noodles is no toy. He's the real thing. Almost instantly, Emma goes on the offensive.
Chat, does that mean it'd be bad to have two
Although
dogs
these
then?
pups aren't happy, there's a good reason that dogs are wired to get worried when they aren't getting all the attention.
One possibility is that jealousy evolved in species that have multiple young competing for parental resources, such as food, care, and affection. Being a little whiny can seriously improve your odds for survival, whether you're born a baby or a puppy.
Yeah, so I clicked the video, dude. That was pretty, I actually enjoyed that. That was pretty interesting, dude.
You seem happier lately. How has the juice
What is
been
that?
since Mom came to Canada? Juice.
This
We're setting up an experiment with the help of
KPVC back at it again.
Oh, this is good too. That's actually really good.
With the reactor Andy content.
Dude, I'm not a reactor, dude. I watch videos when the stream starts just to fucking warm myself up, dude. Just get ready. Ah, fuck you, dude.
4 kids between the ages of 4 and 7 smack in front of this very tempting chocolate cake and promising them a reward if they don't eat or touch the cake.
And I will be back.
Now we're
Sorry.
going to leave them alone with
I'll watch
the
it
cake
after.
for 15 long minutes.
Don't eat the cake.
Or at least they think they're alone. Our cameras were secretly rolling, and we know that not all of them were able to resist the cake. Now we're sending Barry back in to question the children.
In my world, I deal with criminals, I deal with hardened criminals, I deal with double agents, I deal with terrorists.
And can he extract any
Jeez.
confessions from this tough group?
Okay.
We'll ask each of the kids if they touched the cake. Remember, we know they aren't all innocent. Play along and try to figure out which kids are lying. Ready?
You did not touch, right? You did not smell. You did not think about taking a piece of cake, right?
He's saying he didn't have any cake.
Damn,
But is he
dude.
lying?
Dude. Lying children, dude.
Piece missing, because I counted all the pieces before I
Dude.
left.
What?
Another denial. You think he's telling the truth?
Did you taste any of the cake? Not all? Not even a taste? Not even a touch?
The lying layer is.
Okay.
Do you believe her?
Did you eat a piece of the cake?
I don't really eat.
He says he doesn't like chocolate. What do you think? All 4
Yes,
kids told us they didn't eat or touch the cake. But our cameras saw everything. Which kids do you think are lying?
All of
Got your
them.
answer? Now, let's check the tape.
The whole squad.
He says he didn't touch
On his
the cake.
face. Oh,
Looks like he's eating something. Here was another denial. We have evidence to the contrary.
bitches.
What about this little angel? Uh-oh. Looks like she's tempted, but she didn't take the bait.
Damn. Women.
He said he doesn't really eat chocolate. Tidying up the crime scene? It turns out that 3 of the 4 kids were lying. Does that surprise you? In similar controlled experiments, 76% did what they weren't supposed to. And 75% of
Oh, I
them
mean, this guy
lied
did.
about it afterwards.
Lying is a sign of early childhood
You know what's up? Give me a dude.
development. The little white lies sort of start when children are very young, sometimes 2 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old, and it just starts to evolve as they get older and older.
I didn't touch it.
As you get into the
Is this a good video? I'll click it. Hold on, what is this?
7, I saw the sophistication. Several little kids that I thought were just fantastic, trying to distract me, and I had to sort of refocus back to the subject at hand.
I'm doing something with my tongue like this.
But kids who lie aren't necessarily on the path to a dishonest
They're not
life.
tricking him, dude.
Lying at an early age shows cognitive development, and some studies show they might even turn out to be more successful as adults.
What?
Dude. More successful as adults. Damn, dude. Chat. You know what I used to do? I would get raised at my aunt's house, right? And she'd give me soup, and I couldn't eat it, right? And there would be everywhere. There'd be soup, right? And I would put one piece of utensil over everything. So if I have a big spot, I put my bowl on it, and then my glass, and then my napkin, and then my knife, or like my fork, right? And she's like, "Did you make a mess?" And like, no, right? And as soon as we got, okay, everybody, you can get out of the table. I'd run downstairs, right? And then she'd start taking all the stuff out of the table, and there'd be a bunch of spots, dude.
So I'm gonna make 2 rows of quarters.